Cliff, thanks for coming on Popcorn today.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I love popcorn.
Everyone loves popcorn. I think I named the show because it's my favourite thing to eat. So how are you liking Perth this time around?
It's great. I'm getting to see a little bit more.
Yeah.
Hopefully, well, we got a day on Monday before we leave for Adelaide, so I'll get out and hopefully meet up with some of the Sea Shepherd guys and
awesome.
hit the town.
Yeah, sounds good. Now, I love Stargate SG1. It's definitely one of my favourite shows.
Thank you.
And I could just tell, watching you on the show, playing a villain was something you must have really relished.
I love playing the bad guy,
Yeah.
and that's just kind of who I am, the way I look, what I sound like. I'm always the bad guy. It doesn't matter what show I'm on, I'm always the bad guy.
So you've never played a good guy?
I did in South Africa. I was on a show for 6 years there, regular cast, and I was a good guy who kind of started going a little bit bad. But I enjoy playing the bad guy because you have so much freedom to do what you want to do.
Oh yeah, be so free to just, you know...
Yeah, just be like, say what you want to say.
Awesome. Now, I did read that you won Mr. South Africa in 1992, was it?
Yeah, that's right.
So what exactly did you have to do? I saw there was an Action Man competition.
At that time, I was kind of modeling full time at that time, and I was told just enter the competition, it'll be good for you, and all that kind of stuff. I was like, okay, and I entered it. It's basically a talent Action Man competition. The reason I entered it was because there was an audition on this show that I eventually got onto,
awesome.
and that's really what I wanted. So I won the competition, and I got invited to audition for the show, and they were going to give me a walk-on, role, a couple of days and all that, and I said, nope, this is what I want to do. And I went off and studied drama, and 6 months later I went back on the show, and then 3 months after that they offered me a permanent contract.
Amazing, so that launched your entire career.
Yeah, so it was great, and that was the beginning of it,
Awesome. And so were you a fan of Stargate before you got the role on the show?
I knew of the show. I hadn't seen it. Of course, I saw the movie, the original movie, which I loved, but I hadn't seen the series. And I know Richard, of course, so I was excited. I mean, I knew of the show. I knew it was very popular.
Yeah, it'd be amazing just to walk onto that set and, you're the new bad guy, so everyone's sort of...
Yeah, well, I didn't know that in the beginning. It just developed. I didn't know I was going back from episode to episode. I never knew.
Yeah. It's the life of an actor, I guess.
Yeah.
So have you heard of the new Stargate Reboot?
Uh-huh.
What do you think of that? What do you think? They're going to be changing the entire universe and starting from scratch?
Well, you're talking about the movie, right? I have no idea what Dean Devlin's got in mind.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I know it's going to be great, and I think it's going to spark off a whole new viewership and a whole new fan base. And hopefully it spins off to another series, at the end of the day. And I mean, whether I'm involved or not, I think it'll be a great thing. Of course, I would love to be involved, like we all would. My personal opinion is they're going to go with 20-year-old actors because they're looking for a different viewership now. So.
I thought the same thing. I think they're probably going to make it a really young show.
Yeah,
so
like everything. I mean, everything's very young. That's the way Hollywood works.
Well, you know what? If they do it, it just means that they're going to be able to create a whole new universe starting from scratch, and it will go for another 20 years.
Yeah,
so.
No, exactly. Yeah. But one thing, the bad guy doesn't have to be 20 years old. A 20-year-old bad guy doesn't work.
It's not scary.
No. I'm scary.
I'm scary. You're my favourite villain.
Thank you.
Anyway, thanks for coming on the show today.
You're welcome. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
You too.